Everyone world over in different countries, in different continents, in different time zones, in different conditions, in different orders. And of course, only one thing is common. The time is clicking and we have come to 30th of December 2020. So ladies and gentlemen, one more day to go. People would not like to remember 2020. Come whatever may, they would like that in history it should have less pages and it should have less reading. All of us, we have come through very turbulent times. The world has got into new order. The new normal is altogether different, which we have got into. But slowly and gradually, things are inching and they're becoming much better what it was on 25th of March. This evening is a Thanksgiving ceremony. It's a Thanksgiving gesture of 2020 to our distinguished guest panelists and people those have come a long way to share their cerebrum, their knowledge, their wisdom, their expertise, their intellectual capital, whatsoever they could share with us during this entire 9 months. Our deep gratitudes and thanks to all of them. And today is 516th webinar as a part of Making Education Relevant Global Conference. All our brothers and sisters world over, green morning and green afternoon and green evening wherever you are. Let the world be more peaceful. Let 2021 be wonderful for all of us and we step into a new arena, a new time zone. Today we would like to convey our deep gratitudes and thanks to Tata Consultancy Services and our special thanks to all the dignitaries, those that come for this program on different days, on different occasions, and gave us so much while sharing their expertise and their vision to empower the entire humanity. On behalf of International Chamber for Service Industry, ICSI, we extend our deepest gratitudes and thanks to the entire team and all the stakeholders directly, indirectly, wherever associated with Tata Consultancy Services. They have done a great job and we are indebted to them in a great way and our chamber salutes them. Now, India always believes in Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, that is the whole world is one family and we all are brothers and sisters of the same God sent by Him. We have been doing the beaming, just wish to share with all of us. We are so thankful to all the people, those have given so much of cooperation during this time. When in India, it was morning 4:30, we used to start our beaming because it was around 10 a.m. in the morning, 10:30 in Australia, New Zealand and Fiji. From there, we had been coming to ASEAN, then going all the way to South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, then moving to Middle East, then to Central Asia, then to South Asia, then to India. And then thereafter, we had been going to Mauritius, Seychelles, Africa, Latin America, Canada, and United States. We tried virtually cover. And of course, during this pandemic, we never realized that our soft skills and life skills will do wonders because 1994, when we set up in India with the help of the non-resident Indians, our first finishing school with our own systems and everything, this beaming has been done so beautifully with so much of contents which has come handy, which we have shared on all the platforms. Our motto and our objective, youth empowerment, and more important is teachers empowerment, particularly with the new education policy. During this pandemic, last 9 months, a lot of research has been gathered from different countries. The next global crises are just on the doorstep, and that is going to be related to water issues, consumable water, drinkable water, and whatsoever we are using in our day-to-day life. We are so grateful to all the dignitaries, and we recommend, very strongly we recommend that every drop of the water has to be saved in every city. And that is going to be possible only when we have women empowerment because our ladies play a very important role for us right from home, right from school, college, wherever they are teachers, they are professors, they are lecturers, they are principals, they are at working places. Our ladies can play a very important role. Thereby, ladies and gentlemen, women is very, very important for all of us. Our chamber has come a long way. On 25th March, we start with one single webinar and slowly and gradually moved on. And today we are in a very humble way having 26 webinars per week. And we are touching every nook and corner of the world. And the best part is the last webinar every day is in Spanish language for Latin America. And that's the way we are going ahead. We are moving ahead and we will continue with our journey where next year also we are dedicating totally to education relevance. We gave Thanksgiving and that was basically all the educators of this country on 26th December. We are thankful to the Honorable Minister of State for Jal Shakti Government of India, along with our Education Minister's daughter, Madam Arushi Nishant Pant, who is the founder of the Sparsh Ganga. And down below, if you see all the pictures, these are of experts from the different countries who came from Singapore, United Kingdom, Malaysia, USA. They came from South Africa, and they have come from a couple of other places, other countries. Those gave so much of valuable inputs, how basically we got to save every drop of water. So there was a Thanksgiving ceremony on 25th of December. The lady who is a brand ambassador and with the blessings of the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Nandita Pathak, she came, we discussed, and now we are working together on a project, Catch the Rain. That is the new buzzword. She is the brand ambassador for Swachh Bharat. We are thankful to Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, all these yodhas and all these dignitaries, all great Ayurvedists of the country who came on this platform, and we gave our deep gratitudes and thanks to them on 26th of December. And this journey also started with Ministry of Ayush. Thereafter, we moved on, ladies and gentlemen, to Southeast Asia, the place which is better known as ASEAN, all the 10 countries, 650 million population, fastest growing region, economy, GDP, whatever you call. So, with our president and with our other dignitaries, chamber presidents from the respective countries, we brought all these dignitaries on our platform. So much of expertise they shared. So there was a Thanksgiving ceremony on 27th December on Sunday at 3 p.m. Thereafter, Thanksgiving at 5 p.m. on Sunday, that is to the micro, small, and the medium enterprise under the dynamic and dedicated leadership of our chairman, MSME sector of the ICSI, who is the former CMD of NSIC under the aegis of Ministry of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise. That's the Thanksgiving. We are thankful to Colonel K.C. Menon. He is the person who brought Tata Consultancy Services closer to ICSI. He is our regional advisor, South India, and he is the person who brought, we started with Dinanath Holkarji, the Vice President, TCS. That was on 30th of September in the evening. Wonderful deliberations when we took on information technology plus Indian talent is equal to India tomorrow, IT plus IT equal to IT. And that's the wonderful journey what we had. Thereafter, we are so grateful to Shri Jagdish Chaudhary, Head Special Initiatives, Analytics and Insights at Tata Consultancy Services, who was kind to grace the occasion on 12th of October at 5 p.m. in the evening, and when he talked about new education policy 2020 and affordable agriculture. That was fantastic. We had a detailed deliberation. He was kind enough to give us some resource person, and these distinguished guests from time to time. We started on 13th of October. That is Changing Rural India, an Opportunity. Pradeep Lokhandeji, he was kind to come. On 14th October, we had Satyajit Joglakarji, and he had come on enhancing capabilities of humans to manage life, career, and social responsibility. Thereafter, we had Sri Ajinkya Suryakant Kulkarniji, and that is the Project Head Science Center Division Socioeconomic Development Trust. That was on development of Science Center for Rural Children, New Education Policy 2020. Thereafter, we got Professor G.S. Maniji, the coordinator for Eureka 2020, former chair IEEE Pune section. He talked about empowerment through education. Wonderful talk on 19th of October. Thereafter, we had Madam Anita Kane, the principal consultant, formerly with Tata Consultancy Services. She came on 21st of October, leveraging data to build future-ready Indian cities. And that was wonderful deliberations. Thereafter, we got Shri Amya Vanjari, Head Technology and Innovative Startup Strive, and that was Skill Development Program on 20th of October. On 22nd October, we had Madam Ruchi Mathur, the CEO, Pune City Connect, and that was wonderful, a pioneering model for social transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, during this entire journey of last 9 months, we have collected the data from 153 countries. And finally, the synthesis which we have carried out, there are few takeaways by all of us. B2B is no more business to business for some time. It will be back to basics in future. Sustainable development would be there. We all should start living with less. Only whatever is essential, we should consume that so that we can distribute and redistribute, like skilling and reskilling and upskilling. Similar way, the basic food, the basic health, and basic education. Children got to become more responsible. That is, earn and learn. That's the way we have to go by. And 2021, we are entering. ICSI strongly believes that holistic education is the confluence of education, skills, and entrepreneurship. Let's not promise anybody employment. We should have more startups, stand-ups, entrepreneurs, and at the same time, self-employed people and micro, small, and medium enterprise will play a very important role. It had been very important. It will be important, and there will be more hand-holding as far as this is concerned. And the integral golden triangle has to be taken: education, skills, and MSME. This evening, immediately after this, we have got another program. We are going to give thanks to Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. We started with health sector, then we came to wellness sector, then we came to entrepreneurship sector, and now we are with the media entertainment sector. Radio, television, theater, films, animation, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, blockchain, whatever we can think of in entertainment industry. We are so grateful to this dynamic Mr. Mohit Soni, the CEO Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council, who brought all these yodhas, all these warriors, along with his entire team, very dynamic team, and special thanks to the lady, Madam Pooja Arora, with Mr. Mohit Soni, who has done a great job coordinating this entire series for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering into new era, and tomorrow will be a very special program from ICSI in the afternoon at 12:30, when I, along with my chairman of the micro, small, and medium enterprise, we are going to lay down the carpet and the roadmap where we talk about what is going to be the future of education, what kind of skills would be required, and how MSME will be shaping up the future with entrepreneurship. Tomorrow, live at 12:30 in the afternoon, that is on the YouTube channel, GS Motivator. Finally, whatever human mind can conceive and believe can achieve. Let's come together, making education relevant, global confluence of educators, motivators, technocrats, counselors, wellness experts, corporate, government administrators, and decision makers. ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, extends you a very warm welcome. Should you wish to be a panelist or wish to send your suggestions, our email is listed over here. And today, on the second last day of the year, I have listed my personal mobile number so that we can take on one-to-one now, because 2021 we have to make up whatsoever the losses, whatsoever difficulties we had in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to be the game changer in 2021. We got to recoup and re-equip the lost ground wherever we have. And in these difficulties, in these challenges, there were new opportunities. We all will emerge back. So this evening, our deepest gratitudes and thanks, and let me extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries who are joining us on behalf of Tata Consultancy Services, and join me in extending a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries who join us this evening, and very especially our Jagdish Chaudhary ji, Mr. G.S. Mani, and Mr. Ajanatya, and Professor G.S. Mani, and Anita Kaneji. We extend them a very warm welcome, and it's a pleasure on behalf of Colonel K.C. Menon, who basically brought this entire package and series with Tata Consultancy. Our deepest gratitudes and thanks to all of you. Thank you very much for being our support, our strength, and giving us all the best from your side, whatever support you could extend us during these difficult moments. With these words, I pass on the baton to Jagdish Chaudhary.
I would like to thank Dr. Sharma and Colonel Menon for this wonderful initiative. What a constructive use of the lockdown period, spreading knowledge amongst the youth. Also for this opportunity given to all of us to connect with the global audience and express our thoughts. I would like to highlight here that post my presentation in this series, I had a call with Dr. Sharma and Colonel, and I was quite amazed to see the kind of resonance we have in our thought processes. And there are a lot of areas where we can collaborate, even from a TCS perspective and IEEE perspective. We have a very common agenda in terms of skill building, entrepreneurship, as well as agriculture and education. So these are common grounds where we could collaborate, and look forward to partnering with ICSI going forward, and wishing them all the best. Over to you, Dr. Sharma.
Thank you very much, Jagdish Chaudhary. Professor G.S. Mani, Madam Anita, anybody would like to say anything to contribute? So before I will finally pass on to Colonel K.C. Menon to propose vote of thanks for all of us. Anybody would like to say anything on this platform? Anything would you like to convey?
I would just like to, second what Jagdish said. I think this is a very excellent platform. And, I am continuing to do my work for the Pune city. Right now, part of the Pune Knowledge Cluster. Actively doing projects for the betterment. And yes, we can explore what is a possible avenue for partnership, because capacity building is also on the agenda of the Pune Knowledge Cluster.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would, so I would like to thank you, Dr. Sharma ji, for giving us this opportunity to present ourselves on such a big platform. You are connected with entire world actually. But more than that, I would like to congratulate you also, because this is more than 500 webinars you have already done. It is not an at all easy job. It need a huge patience and time management, everything. So it's a great thing what you are doing, and because of your platform, people like us who are trying to do something in rural area, it is coming up in front of others. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Professor G.S. Mani, sir, would you like to say something?
Just add on to what my colleagues were saying. Hearty congratulations to Sharma ji and all his group. The wonderful job you're doing, and I'm happy to be associated with your group. It was a great journey. In fact, I've been listening to many others in your webinar series, and everybody has distinguished themselves in their own field, and you have brought them all together. Very nice of you. Just to share an information, I had talked about Eureka program that we were having when my talk was going on. I would like to share with you that more than about 10,000 school children, almost 11,000 school children had collected up in the last month, and we had a good session. All our college students had a good session with them, and we had the prize distribution ceremony in the hands of Dr. Sahasrabuddhe, the chairman ACT, about 10 days back. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity, and wish you all the best. Wish all my colleagues and all others also a happy new year. Hopefully this 2021 will be much better than what it was. We have learned a lot in 2020, and whatever we have learned, I think we should be able to use it in our coming years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Something common ground we are sharing over here when you are talking about Chairman AICT. Last night we had NRI's International Forum deliberation, and he was with us for 2 hours on a brainstorming session. The new roadmap for India's education from 8 o'clock to 10 p.m. last night. And people had joined from Finland, from Sweden, from UK, from US, from Canada. Yesterday he was with us. It was a wonderful session for 2 hours last night with him. He is very knowledgeable. He is totally committed, and we are deeply honored that he was the keynote speaker yesterday in the NRI's forum with us. And we had 5 lakh people joined us last night across the globe for that program. That was something remarkable, because before setting into the new year, we just wanted to know, because Higher Education Commission of India is coming now. AICT is going, UGC is going, National Council for Teacher Education is going, then NIPA is going. So the new body which is coming in India now is Higher Education Commission of India. So there was a deliberation. What is to be brought into the Indian education ecosystem, right starting from research to entrepreneurship to skill to the new education policy 2020. It was a wonderful deliberation, and there was so much for learning. The best part is all these 514 webinars what we have done. I have been the best student. I enjoyed so much. I have taken so many notes. I would have never learned what I acquired during this pandemic. I would have never ever learned. There was so much of learning from everybody. So much of knowledge has got accumulated from different quarters. And now one can speak and one can take on any subject, anytime, anywhere. That is the best part, This pandemic gave us, and technology utilization has been done the best possible way. And something innovative has come, we will share subsequently. With these words, I would request Colonel K.C. Menon just to propose the vote of thanks for all of us, and we would be very happy. We are looking forward to work with Jagdish Chaudhary and his entire team, his vision and his cerebrum in future. Let's make, I would not call it India anymore, let's make Bharat once again back to the glory where it used to be. कुछ भी नहीं बदल सकता जब तक शिक्षा की प्रणाली नहीं बदलेगी. कुछ भी नहीं बदल सकता जब तक शिक्षक और शिक्षा देने वाले नहीं बदलेंगे. और जब तक शिक्षा प्रणाली को उस सारी चीज को बच्चों के किसी रोजगार और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के साथ नहीं जोड़ा जाएगा, so that education is incomplete. And now the future is entire roadmap which we have submitted to the Honorable Prime Minister and to the Education Minister. No college should be given any grant. No school should be given any grant. No university should be given any grant unless they do the homework, and all the children, those are passing out from respective places, either they are entrepreneurs or they have got employment. That document should be submitted to the government, then only they should get grant. When you do not have accountability, you do not have responsibility. If we are really serious. And then two more recommendations have come yesterday, that NRIs, the entire global forum, because 12 lakh people are directly with us, 31 million are total world over. We have filtered out who all are there in education ecosystem world over in 150 countries. And what we are working on is that NRIs for next 5 years invest only in research, education, innovation, and hand-holding of youth and education ecosystem of India. Similarly, we have requested Piyush Goyal, the Honorable Minister for Commerce and Industry. We have requested Honorable Prime Minister's Office and Education Minister and Ministry of Corporate Affairs also, that under the CSR activities, next 5 years, the 2% which the corporate have to invest, SEZ, should be now special education zones. And that 2% should be spent for education empowerment if we want to live the dream of the Honorable Prime Minister that the 6% of the GDP has to get into education. Education got to be directly linked with entrepreneurship and employment. Education is not complete. That is the roadmap we have given to the government from our chamber, that do not consider education is complete unless the college or university or school is responsible and accountable that what happened to that child whosoever has passed out from there. So that is what we have submitted from our chamber. With these words, once again, my deepest gratitude and thanks to all, and wishing you all a very happy new year. And I request Colonel K.C. Menon ji to kindly propose the formal vote of thanks for all of us.
Good evening, distinguished panelists and Dr. Sharma. It's my proud privilege to propose this vote of thanks. Having worked in the corporate world for 15 years in a second career, I feel very proud to see an organization like Tata Consultancy Service as part of the larger Tata Group live up to the vision of their founder and look at their primary purpose of existence is to serve society. They are carrying it out in such a commendable way, and to see this program was enlightening to see how it is being practiced. Very, very impressed, sir. I must tell this. I was part of a competition company, but we used to always admire Tata Group for their commitment to society. Long before corporate social responsibility was thrust on corporate India, CSR was a way of life in some Indian companies. And among them, I would say Tata stood out, and you all are doing it. Thank you very much for that. In my role of youth empowerment, I am in touch with students, educators, principals, and coordinators, etc. I must say this series, which was done through the kind services, the kind kindness of Mr. Jagdish Chaudhary and Mr. Dinanath Kholkar, we could get there was a lot of voluntary participation from the education students, educational institutions. The students wanted to be paired with TCS speakers, and they learned a lot, and I got a lot of appreciation which were conveyed that they are going to emulate what they have learned. And also, I found there were a lot of aspirants who wanted to join TCS. That I think is commendable for any company HR people. Thank you very much for all that you have done for us. And as part of your larger mission, you're supporting us, and supporting education is a noble thing. And we look forward to your support in the years to come. Thank you very much. And a big thank you to Mr. Jagdish Chaudhary, particularly because he was a person with whom I coordinated, and he made everything possible. And I would also like to place on record, every time I'd like to say, I came in touch with Mr. Jagdish Chaudhary because of my classmate and friend, Brigadier Srinivasan, again from Pune, who worked with TCS earlier. Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And with these words, we would like to convey our best wishes for the next year to everybody. And may you all stay safe, and please take care of yourself. Let's enter 2021 with a new energy, new synergy, new collaborations, new creativity, and whatever best all of us we can do together. Let's make world a better place in a very humble way. Whatever our baby steps could be there. Jagdish, I think you want to say something.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. Thank you, Colonel, once again for this beautiful gesture of Thanksgiving. Typically, the vote of thanks are given and then everything is forgotten. But you have been so thoughtful and remembering this after such a big gap and organizing this Thanksgiving. So thank you once again, and wish you both a very happy New Year. Wish everyone a very happy New Year 2021. With this, I'll hand it over back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Wish you all a very happy New Year and great